Hey everybody, my name's Heather and I'm glad to be back. Just wanted to kind of let you know I've got an Avengers problem. But it's not a problem. I can stop anytime I want. It's still in the box office, so I don't want to stop. I don't have my ticket from opening night, unfortunately. That was a really great show to get to go to. Line around the block like I haven't seen since Dick Tracy, and that's been a couple years. And it was just absolutely packed with like fangirls and fanboys just wrapped with attention. And to say that we laughed so hard we couldn't hear certain moments of the movie is an absolute fact. I'm sure that we probably made sure that the other people in the other theaters couldn't hear it either. So I had to go see it a couple more times. And then a couple more times after that to appreciate the costume detail. And a couple more times after that so I could see all the background artists. And I'm just going to keep watching it. So there. I really enjoy getting to see things on the big screen, getting to see all those great special effects that they have. Like getting to see like all the rotoscoping artists in this production had to have seriously won a gold medal. I really hope that they do get special effects categories for their visual effects because it was absolutely seamless, some of the transitions. And, you know, like who doesn't want to see a giant space army take on the Earth's mightiest heroes? And I just really love the movie so much because it's more about the fighty-fighty than talky-talky. Occasionally, you know, you have to have things like exposition, which makes sense. You know, I just really wish that it was all just like balls to the wall the entire time. But you have to give a reason to care about certain people. I thought it was a little weak on the Hawkeye action, but upon repeated viewings, he's starting to grow on me. And because I am an obsessed comic book fan person, I kind of, after the first two of the Avengers, then I started rewatching Thor again, and Ironman, and Xmen First Class, and Xmen, and Wolverine. And so yeah, so I've spent most of my time pretty much glued to the screen watching movies over and over again because I can. I'm a grown-up. I can behave childishly if I want to, so... And just really also, the fact that Coulson, Agent Coulson, he's starting to grow on me, and that kind of pisses me off because I always thought he was just like useless, dweeby. You know, everybody needs to have a schlub, but, you know, he's starting to grow on me, bastard. But I think that with the Avengers having that be, you know, like, they just needed a push. And even Coulson knows, like, oh, it's gonna help. You know, it's like he knows he's a contrived plot device, so at least he's acknowledging that. But, you know, it just seemed like, why did we really care? He's Special Agent Coulson, why are you calling him Phil? But maybe it was because he was there, dweeb. I think that's what it had to have been. But one moment that I've really appreciated ever since I kind of watched Thor, about twice yesterday, is that when the Destroyer comes down to the Earth and is under Loki's command and is ready to just kill everybody, Coulson shows up with, you know, his little microphone. He's like, "You're using unregistered weapons technology." He's just basically, you know, it's like the equivalent of time to make the donuts. He is so blasé about that. So chill. I thought that was really kind of cool. And with, you know, the Avengers, we've got, you know, the best of the best out there. Everybody gets some awesome screen time. And Scarlett Johansson wears that incredible catsuit. I gotta say, she is very athletic. She's obviously trained very well. And her to-waist ratio, very nice. So please wear catsuits for the rest of your life, Miss Johansson. And I gotta say that the best part is when there's green on screen. The Hulk, oh my god, the Hulk, he kicks all the other Hulks in the big green marbles, I gotta tell you. Also because they've chosen to do motion cap with him, he's actually the artist who's conveying that, and there's so much emotion in the Hulk, because I really think that that's really important for his story. I don't know if you've read any comics, don't know if you watched the TV show, but it just really didn't seem to be like that, especially like in the Norton version where he's just a man on the run. It's like, so what? Sorry Ed, you're great, but the movie wasn't great. It happens. But I would say that the person that I'm really watching this movie mostly for be Loki. I know it's wrong that I really like the bad guys so much, but I've always liked the bad guys. Ever since I was a little kid, I'm rooting for him, man. Seriously, like, Darth Vader's my homeboy, bro. And it wasn't until probably when the remakes of, or not remakes, the prequels, that I really started to change my mind on that, especially because Hayden Christensen turned Darth Vader into a whiny little bitch, and I really had a hard time with that. Sorry, Mom. Sorry for the swearing. But, yeah. So, but Loki. So Tom Hiddleston is just absolutely fabulous. He gets so much screen time in this movie. It's really good for a Hiddleston fangirl, I gotta tell you. And lots of extreme close-ups. But his costume is beat, girl. I tell you, I really would like to have, you know, some friends who could teach me how to use a sewing machine, because I have a feeling that I would really like to show up at Comic-Con dressed like that and tell everybody to kneel. Wouldn't that be great? Because, you know, it's not his fault that he's, like, based on global domination. He's got daddy issues. He really needs to resolve and work those out. And maybe some of us could help him. But I know that I'm definitely in the Tumblr kind of world, definitely in Loki's Army kind of category, so. But yeah, because I spend way too much time on Tumblr sometimes. When I'm not watching Marvel movies, I'm pretty much talking about Marvel on my different blogs and websites, because I can, darn it, you know? So, I gotta say that I've really been liking it so much. I know I'm kind of all over this place, but it's because I just got back from the Avengers again, and I've eaten nothing but like popcorn and like cherry Coke for the last 3 weeks or so. And excuse me as my cat's running around. Thunderpaw McGraw, I adopted her, and she is a crazy, insane cat, God bless her. And I'm really glad, because I think I needed to have a new friend. My cat of 11 years died last year, and I had hoped to have her be my miraculous co-star, but I didn't get the camera before she unfortunately got suddenly ill and passed away. So I definitely am glad to have a total spaz monster again. Oh, and look, she's about to knock over the tripod. Isn't that great? So I think I'll wrap this up, and I'll catch you later. Oh, though I do want to play for you a special song. If I can.
'Cause it's lights, camera, action, action, action. Lights, camera, action, action, action. Lights, camera, action, action, action. Roll film and action.
So I wrote a song last year, and my uncle helped me go into the recording studio and put it together. So I'm hoping that at some point I'm going to have like one of those schmancy intros kind of things like I see certain folks do. But, you know, I'll just roll how I roll. So I really have enjoyed doing this YouTube, and I really also liking the fact that people from all around the world are watching these. I know I'm running really long at this point. I'm rambling because I can. And I had somebody from Qatar actually watch one of my movies. Dude, Qatar, dude. That's just like about as far away as I could ever possibly imagine, and I'm so excited to get to meet so many people around the world who are really liking films, and the fact that they would take time out of their day to watch my films. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And feel free to, you know, comment below in any of the movies, and I usually respond to all the comments, so I really would like to engage with a lot of folks and hear what you have to say. So enough of my rambling. I will catch you later.